Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Now, I, like many of you, drink bottled water. Not that it's necessarily any better than the tap water, but it certainly tastes better now, doesn't it? Now, I was drinking my water yesterday, and I happened to notice that it said something interesting on it. You can read that. I think we can. Quenching active thirst since 1894. 1894. And I'm going 1894. Like some of these guys were still running around on horses in 1894, 1800s. Like everybody didn't even own a car yet. Um, these guys were said to take a bath like once a month or some crazy stuff like that, but they were selling bottled water. So that seemed odd to me. So I decided to find out when the first bottled water was sold. Now, or started, and interestingly enough, you know what? Wikipedia says 1767, but you know what? That may be right, but I'm not posting Wikipedia. I won't be providing that link. Um, the first documented cases of selling bottled water was in Boston in the 1760s. The 1760s, guys. That's what they say. And is this bizarre to anybody? They were selling bottled water when they weren't even taking baths on a consistent basis. Um, and I got another here. It says 1845 was Poland Spring. Well, 1845, really? This is like Old West stuff. Then you got 1863, you had Pierre bottled water. That was over in France. 1863. 1873, Deer Park was founded in Maryland. 1894, Arrowhead. That's the one I just showed you. 1899, San Pellegrino. San Pellegrino? Grino, probably, because it's founded in Italy. That's 1899, 1900. 1900, Deer Park. Spring brand spring water served to first class passengers on board the B&O Railroad. 1900. And you got 1905, you got Ozark in 1905, you got Pierre in 1910 was selling mineral water. So then, yeah, 1964, that's a little bit more reasonable. 1976, 89, and that's not as surprising. The things that are surprising me, guys, are these 1700s and 1800s selling bottled water. If you watched, uh, Back to the Future, and Marty McFly ordered a Pepsi, nobody knew what a Pepsi was back in the Old West, and they told him he could have a whiskey or a water, and he said he'd take a water, and they poured him that water. It was all murky. Well, that's pretty much what you had going on back then. You had well water, and it wasn't filtered well water like you'd have today. Or was it? Maybe that's changed. So I'm going to let this video go at that. I'm going to post these links, guys. Bottled water in the 1760s. Interesting stuff. I didn't know that. Did any of you? And if they were, then they certainly should have been bathing more often than they were supposed to have been bathing. If they were buying bottled water. This is insane stuff. So I'm going to let this video go at that, you guys. You can thumb me up if you're like me and this seems a little bit weird that they were had bottled water that early. And I suppose you can thumb me right down if you've always known that and it doesn't seem weird. Now, of course, I wasn't alive back then. Nobody was. But does this seem off? That's what I'm asking, I guess. Does it seem off? I mean, you can thumb me up if it seems off, and you can thumb me down if it doesn't. And that's going to be it, guys. So for now, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down, comments. And thanks to Alex's comment, I got another video coming out this weekend that I watched a video that he provided me a link to. And it tied some more things together for me and my fiance, but it complicated the Mandela effect. So we're going to come out with a deal on that. And of course, guys, thanks for all your subscriptions. And thanks a lot for watching. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your Saturday.